Hey guys, Run with Craft Scissors here with another plan with me. We're in my happy planner. We're doing the week of November 23rd through the 29th. I went ahead and put down my date dots on there and put my date covers on there and went ahead and widened it out. Trying to make this video a little bit shorter. I'm probably not even going to put in my functionals with you guys just because my back is still really bothering me, which is why this video is late. If you didn't know, I did try to post about it at least on Instagram, but I did not post it on Facebook, so I feel like I should have. Yeah, so that's why this video was up late. The last one, that was just a filming glitch that we had no control over. So we're doing the week of Thanksgiving. So I have this kit from imastickeraddict, and it's called Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice, but I felt like my last bread said something about fall spice, and it was a kit from her too, so I named this one, I think, Fall Foil or something like that to be funny. So I'm going to be using this. There's lots of fun headers too. I'm going to try to use just this kit because I think it looks kind of cool because it's really cohesive when it all gets laid out together. So I have my turkey bow here that I'm flipping around. And then I definitely wanted my acorn again. I feel like my acorn has been such a solid clip this year. And then the maroon burgundy leaves that are behind here in the pattern of the paper definitely match this and this. So I was like, oh, these two will totally work. And this has a rose gold center even. And it is rose gold foiled in case you wanted to know. And then I have my blessed pumpkin and my turkey day mug. And I got my pumpkin pie, which I did remember to order my son's librarian her pie. I'll talk about that. And then here's my little turkey. Still got a few of those left. And my yellow leaf, which I grabbed because there is yellow in here. Their yellow is a little bit darker than my yellow, but that's okay. And then I have to have my pun of my gravy boat here for my dear friend Ilda, because she loves my puns, so oh good gravy. There, I said it. Then I have, this one is from the budget clip set, the fall budget clip set. That one's still available too. We have a kawaii orange pumpkin, which also comes in white. And then I have, did I grab turkey there already? Yeah, it just happened. Oh, there it is, November. Gotta have November. So we'll see what clips I end up using, but there's a good start. All right, so as far as this kit goes, it is a little bit different than her normal kit. It doesn't have, let's see, these are all headers and those are headers, and these are half boxes and quarter boxes. Half box, quarter box. Okay, so these are the checklists, and then there's Monday through Sunday, but there's no full box checklist is what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, I think we'll do pumpkins, leaves, and this one. Kind of mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to grab the pumpkins for the checklist. There, I'm going to use these ones. So it might not take up the whole room. So that's where I was like, what am I going to do here? So I might have to grab some washi tape. I don't know. I did grab that washi tape that says thankful on it from Michael's. So we'll see about doing that one. So if you did not get a chance to see, or for some reason Instagram didn't show you that I had Insta stories about my back and stuff. So it started hurting, I want to say Thursday or Friday. I've had back issues like my whole life, but it started hurting really bad in my upper back, and I couldn't get it to pop. I have a back roller, and I was trying to get it myself, and it wasn't working, and so it's gotten bad enough that my left arm was getting numb. I don't want to rip the sticker, and I feel like I can feel it better with my hands. It's kind of stuck. I'm going to have to trim that one. I'm going to have to trim it. So with my left hand and arm kind of feeling numb, I was like, yeah, this needs to be dealt with, because I know that that's never good, because those are nerves. And so I went ahead and made an appointment. It was kind of a fiasco to do that too, because I realized that the chiropractor that my husband went to was not in our network and blah, blah, blah. And so I was like trying to call around and find one in our network, but they didn't have appointments for forever. And so I finally ended up just going back to the one that's out of network, that my husband really liked, and I'm glad I did. So my appointment was this morning, and I have never had this long of an appointment. Like, not that I waited a super long time, because we all know that that happens too at doctor's offices. But so he talked to me first. That's upside down. And then he did x-rays of my neck and upper back. And then it was funny because I guess the x-ray where you have to open your mouth, apparently the nurse thought that was just the funniest thing ever. And I thought it was pretty funny too, because she was like, do you want her to take one with her mouth open? And I was like, what? And she's like, no, it's a thing. I was like, all right. So we did that. I think there was three x-rays total. And then they did give me a special because they were running an online special. Like if you saw the website, then you got a discount on your first visit. So we did that. So then he did a couple of adjustments and I was like, I don't know, because it's been hurting for so long. It still feels sore. So I'm not sure. And he's like, okay, we'll go home and ice it. I do want to see you on Friday. And so I was like, okay, can you stay open later? Because I have to work and I only see my students once a week. And he was like, okay. So I felt like it wasn't, I iced it and I just felt like it wasn't settling down. It was still hurting. I was still getting numbness and I was like, it's going to be another night of no sleep. I feel like I should call back and say something and ask at least if I should come back in today or wait till Friday. And I really can't tomorrow on Thursday because I have intruder drill training and mental health training for 2.5 hours after work tomorrow. So I've got that going on this week too. So you guys, it's one of those weeks where it's like, yeah, let's just add more to it, right? So I called him. He said, yeah, come back in, because he didn't want to leave me suffering either. So I was like, okay. So I came back in. Should I put some of those in? Do I have enough of those? There's 2 of those there. Survey says, nope, you don't. Okay, then I won't do that. I was like, do I have enough half checklists? Nope, I don't. So we're not doing that. So I came back in and he readjusted. Actually, he kept it open later even for me because I had 2 more meetings at the end of my day today. We had a faculty meeting and then a cross-curricular meeting. I know. I feel like I've had more meetings this school year than I feel like my entire career. That's just the way we're trying to, stay connected, I guess. So I get in there and I tell him and he puts me on the bed thing, which he has this cool thing where it's like you kind of step on it and then he tilts it back down and it lays you down, which I thought was really cool instead of like hopping on the bed and turning and laying down. But it's like a special bed that like has the drops in it and stuff. So when he pushes on you, it kind of like drops with you. And I don't know. I'm not a professional, so what do I know about it? But I think it's a pretty cool thing. So got on there, he adjusted my neck and my back again. And I was like, I know I feel a little bit better because I could move my neck a little bit further, but they also don't want you stretching too much after a treatment because you can cause it to like slip back. So it's hard to like really check yourself, I guess. And I was like, I'm feeling really sore. And he was like, okay, let's go ahead and do the shock pad. So I felt bad because I knew that meant I'm gonna have to sit there and he's gonna have to wait to go home. Okay, there is a weekend banner, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these down first, and then we'll kind of see where we're at. Like I said, I might need to put washi tape down here because I want to save the bottom washi for half box land, which I have been doing half boxes up here too. I kind of went back to my traditional spread. Maybe I'll do the full boxes at the bottom, and we'll do washi tape, half boxes, and then full boxes. I don't know. Have I done that one yet? I don't know. This kit's a little different, so I can be a little different too then, I guess. I guess so. Anyway, so did the shock pads, and then it was funny because at first he didn't plug the right ones in or something, and so he was like, do you feel anything? And I was like, no. And he's like, I have it turned up all the way, and I was like, I don't feel anything. So then I was like, something wrong with me? But it was the it was the machine, so it's all good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with doing some washi tape here. I was trying to decide if I wanted to use this Thankful Beige kind of lightening up the spread, or if I wanted to use something more like these to kind of match the spread a little bit more. So I'm kind of up for debate. I feel like this is the same as that. I don't know if there's enough of this on that one. This one says like sugar fall sweet, which is also really cute. Yeah, I'll do that one. This one has like beer on it or something. I don't know. Then there's this like fall floral, which I think is also really cute. I'm trying to decide if I want this one or that one. This one's pretty too. The leaves. But I feel like I already have a lot of leaves. You're right. We should break it up with the orange and red bows. I don't know. Does that match? Definitely has the colors, I think. I think I'm going to do that versus this because I feel like this is so light. It's just going to stand out and take away the focus. And this has rose gold foiling on it anyway. And I think it's the same as that one. So if I need more, which I probably will. I think this is rose gold. Is that rose gold? Yeah. Like we have to shimmer and check. So I'm just going to put it on top of here. And then we'll probably use another set of the headers from the kit. I need my washi tape cutter. Where's that? Oh, way over there. I am wearing another hoodie today. This one's my beige one. I got this one at Maurice's a really long time ago. I like it has like silvery like thread in it. I think that's really cute. And then it's really long. I don't know how I'm pulling this off. We all know this is probably going to go in the sidebar. But I'm definitely in my hoodie elements. And then the inside part of this hoodie has like the faux fur in it. I just really like it. So one of my favorite ones. Oh, it ripped a little. Oh, did it rip to the point that I can't use this chunk? Or can I use this chunk? I can use this chunk if this part will stay sticky, which I think it will. Oh, that part's kind of ripped too. Okay. So this little stint is a little not going to work for me. My own fault. That's not going to work. Okay. Don't want to tear it. That's the trouble with washi samples. I feel like you have to be super careful because you could accidentally tear it when you're trying to turn it. So note to self and everybody else watching. Careful with your washi samples. Yeah, I think it's the same. Okay. I was trying to make sure. I was like, it's like an ombre color. I don't know if it's the same. I still need to figure out my washi up top, so I don't know what I'm doing there either. Maybe I'll do one of those other ones that's in the sample pack that I had. Like one of these ones up top. I don't know. Have not decided. Okay, let's do the speckles. Speckles sparkled, and then we'll do the leaf one at the bottom. Cool? Okay. I think I am going to go ahead and put my half boxes in the middle. And then do the bottom washi at the bottom. I think it'll be fine. But I might want to figure out spacing a little bit before I am gung-ho with that, or else I might run into a problem with trying to put my full boxes down because that could be an issue. I don't know yet. All right, so this spread is my Thanksgiving spread. Sometimes you guys ask me about my Thanksgiving stories. When I was a kid, we celebrated with friends. I don't have any. I have like 1 or 2 family Thanksgivings. I do remember the year that we went to Kansas. I had just moved here, and my family, like my grandma and my aunts and uncles, they all live in Kansas, or did at the time. And so we went there for Thanksgiving. And I remember because my aunt tried to make pumpkin bread, but she didn't get it done all the way. So it was kind of gooey, and I made the joke that it was pumpkin fudge, not pumpkin bread. And everybody thought that was hilarious, and I really liked it as it was. And so it was funny because my dad went to go visit my grandma, and they were at some place, and there was actually pumpkin fudge. So they bought me some because they thought that would be funny because it was a good, funny memory. And I think that was the year, yeah, because my cat went everywhere with me, so she actually came with us. Because we didn't, when we first moved here, we didn't know a lot of people. So yeah, that had to have been our first Thanksgiving here, because we didn't know anyone to like even ask anybody to come and like feed the cat while we were gone. And so she had to come with us, and that cat was not good in the car. She got car sick, which we didn't find out until we were moving. And I was like, I'm not gonna take her. I'm not gonna put her in the airplane. I just can't. I don't know why I was like so dramatic about that, but I was like, she can't go in the airplane. She just can't go in the airplane. I was just convinced that she could not do that, and that it would be terrible and she'd be traumatized. So we decided to drive from California to Missouri when we moved here, with a cat, including staying at hotels and making sure that they also have, that they let you have animals. And then there was always like some pet fee and stuff. And then we would stop at like rest stops, and I would be like, I think she needs to go to the bathroom. So I'd like get her litter box stuff out and everything, and she would not do it because if cats are uncomfortable, I guess they just won't. I don't know. I didn't know that at the time. So she she was kind of a pain on that trip, I'm not gonna lie. And I also found out about like dry cat shampoo. So Paul Mitchell makes some in case you want to know. But we had to pick some up on our trip. She actually did that. She got sick in the car. That was the Kansas trip, yeah. Because we stopped at some market and I had to go in there and get it and buy some like towels and everything. It was such a fiasco. Oh my goodness. That cat. But so that leads into the very next Thanksgiving, starting the Thanksgivings of me not liking Thanksgiving because she was, I think I told you guys already, but if you're new, she was run over in front of my house like a couple days before Thanksgiving the very next year. And she wasn't that old. I got her when I was like 10 and I was 7. I was 19 when she died. So yeah, so she was 9 years old, but she was indoor outdoor. And so she, but that was the kind of the start of it. And I was like, and my husband and I had just started dating and I knew he didn't have cats. And so I was under the impression that like, he just wouldn't understand that I was upset about my cat. So I didn't call him. Like now that I think about it, like so silly. Maybe I will go ahead and put the thankful down here in the middle. Because then I was like, maybe I should put the quarter boxes there. But then I'm also going to have that bottom washi. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I already figured it out. We're going to put the bottom washi down and then kind of see where we are. I think I'm going to make it go all the way across. This is just so gorgeous, right? The foil pattern on top of the leaf pattern. I love it. Okay. I think she did 2 kits like this. I don't want my pumpkins to be upside down. All right, so I'm going to go all the way across with it because I'm going to grab that other chunk. And so I'm just going to bring it down to the bottom as far as I can go. And then bring it to the left. I'm not going to trim it down on this side. I will on the other side, though. And then we'll grab this other chunk. I don't know if it'll fully connect very well, but no, it won't. But I don't really care. It's just kind of a busy pattern anyway, so I don't think it really matters. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here because I think it'll be pretty to go all the way across. And then we'll grab this one, and this one is the one that I'll have to trim down. And then, I don't know if it was the next year. It might have been. Yeah, it was. It was the very next year. Was my grandpa, my grandma, my dad's mom, and his stepdad. They came for Thanksgiving to our house, and my grandpa was diabetic, and so I wanted to make him a sugar-free pie. Like I was super excited about that, and I didn't know how to make pies at the time. So and my mom was cooking Thanksgiving at our house, and so I don't know who came up with the idea, but we decided that I was going to make pies with my mother-in-law. Not at the time, like we were just dating, but so I went over to my boyfriend's house, also known as my husband now. I'm trying to make sure you guys understand the story was in the past. So went to his house to make pies. She was going to teach me how to make pies from scratch. I think she even bought all the ingredients, actually. I really think she did. I came over and was just like, I need to make pie for my family. I don't know. I don't remember that part of it. But she started teaching me how to make pie and everything, and I've got it all going, and because I never made pie from scratch. Like we cut our apples, and then she was even like, do you want to do more of a detailing on top? Like with your pie crust? And I was like, oh yeah, that would be fun. And so I don't know where we got this crazy idea because it was definitely before like Pinterest was really a thing. But I was like, I'm gonna go in the yard and I'm gonna find leaves and then I'm gonna cut the pie crust into leaves and it's gonna look amazing. And I was like, oh, all about this. So I did that. And problem was the leaves on top of the pies weren't really baking. They were just, they still looked doughy. And so she was like, just turn on the broiler and it'll bake those right up. And I was like, all right. So turn that on, set it to broil, and then the timer went off. So I went to go get it. And at the time, my husband, or at the time he was my boyfriend, he was in his room watching TV. We were watching TV, and I went back in the kitchen to go get the pies out of the oven. I don't remember where my mother-in-law was. She might have been in the restroom. I don't know. But I went to get the pies out and my hand slipped. I had used a pot holder and it was a glass pan. And so I don't want all the pumpkins on one page. Oh, there's another pumpkin too, though. Okay, those are leaves. But yeah, I guess it's time for pumpkins again. Make sure we use the acorn. I might skip a pumpkin because there's kind of extra. There's a few extra. So my hand slipped because of the pot holder in the glass pan, and I hadn't turned the oven off, and so the broiler was still on. I mean, it would have been hot regardless, but anyway, my hand went up and I seared this part of my hand. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a scar because I seared my hand on the broiler. But then I was like screaming because my pies were going to burn and my hand was burning and I was afraid my pie was going to burn. And so I was still trying to get out of the oven. And my boyfriend's dad, my now father-in-law, heard me and came running in. And then everybody came in. I don't really know what happened after that because it hurt so bad. So he came in and I'm trying to decide where I want this. I want this here, and then I'm going to put those two there, and then I'm going to lay the weekend banner somewhere around. I don't know. Maybe I want another pumpkin over here. Probably. Pumpkin spice everything, right? Okay, we already have that kind of a leafy pattern over here. So I'm going to go with this one, another pumpkin, because it's supposed to be pumpkin everything. So we'll do this one, and then we'll do the plaid pumpkin. So then, I don't know who got my pie out of the oven finally, but then my mother-in-law said something about, like, get the vanilla. And so I swear my father-in-law dumped, like, half of a bottle of vanilla on my hand to try to get it to stop burning. And then everybody was in there and I was screaming, I hate Thanksgiving. And because of the previous year. And then this happening, I was just like, I hate it. And so I was being a little dramatic. But so my brother-in-law apparently likes to tell that story to people, but he wasn't even there for it. So I find that kind of funny because he was retelling it. We were at like a family dinner or something recently, and he was like talking about it, and I was like, that's not even how it happened. And he goes, well, I wasn't even there. I'm like, then why are you telling the story? So we had that whole conversation. Okay, see, this is where I was like, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. So then I'm going to do the leaf thing on top of here, and then we'll see how much room we have for washi or quarter boxes, etc. But I hope you guys enjoy that I did a different kind of spread again. I don't know what I did. What am I working with this week? I haven't looked at this half. Yeah, I did checklist at the top, and then I did do I did do the full boxes in the middle and half boxes down here. But this one I left white space, so that one was a little different last week too. But I don't know. Like I get in this like I'm gonna do this kind of spread, and then I'm like, oh well, this kit's a little different, so let's try something else. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, that was a few of them. I was trying to sneeze small because it hurts my back. So there's that. Trying to. After this, I plan on getting in the shower and then icing my back and probably watching more of The Crown, which I don't know if I really like anymore, honestly. I'm in like episode 6 or 7 now, and I'm not really loving how they're portraying things. Because I even talked to one of my friends and she was like, yeah, I remember that interview with Princess Diana, and that is not even how it went. And I was like, oh, I mean, I knew it wasn't historically accurate, but then at the same time, they try to like, at the end of episodes, sometimes they insert photos of like the real people and like explain the rest of the story, like the facts of like what continued to happen with that. And so it almost leads you to believe that they really are, you know, staying pretty true to history. And so I feel like that's kind of misleading, but stuff stuck to my finger. Oh well. It is what it is. Anyway, so those two Thanksgivings kind of started the I hate Thanksgiving thing. And then there was also our first year of marriage. We wanted to go down to his grandfather's place for Thanksgiving with all of his family. A bunch of relatives I'd never even met, weren't that close, like, I guess, or lived nearby to go to our wedding, so they weren't there or invited. I don't remember. And so I was like, okay, we're going to meet all these people and we're going to eat a bunch of food. And it was pretty stormy. So I think we left a little late. And then when we got there, like all the food was gone. So drove all that way and then there was like nothing to eat. So on our way home, we stopped at Walmart and we bought all the stuff for Thanksgiving. And looking back, I'm like, that was actually kind of a good memory. Like, we were pretty irritated that we got there and there was no food. But now that I'm looking back, I'm like, we got to make our own Thanksgiving together. So, like, our first Thanksgiving was our first Thanksgiving. It just wasn't as planned. Okay, so I'm thinking, why am I doing this? Just take this off. Take one of these off and measure a little bit. Okay, so if I'm to do some washi, probably needs to be a pattern I can almost kind of sort of cover up a little bit because I don't think I have enough room to do a full width of washi. Yeah, it'll go over it a little bit. I think I want to do this one. I don't know why. I just feel like the brown, it just doesn't feel like it's gonna like take away from the spread. It is adding a blue element, I'll give you that, but it says sugar, fall, sweet. Oh yeah, this is the one. It smells too. It smells as well. That's awesome. It is doing something kind of weird though. There's like lines on it from me pulling it up. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's making these like ripple lines. Okay, I'm not using that because I can see the lines and that'll look funny. Look too funny. So then, I guess we'll use this one. I can grab that one off without making weird little lines in it. Don't want to make lines. Okay, so this one has like a leafy pattern to it. My backup, of course, is my orange leaf. That's what I should use, not this light one. I'll use my tried and true leaf washi that y'all are probably tired of seeing, but you know I love it, and it goes with everything. This one's from the washi tape shop, as always. I know this has been in nearly every fall spread, but it's just so pretty. You guys are probably like, fine, I'll go look at it. No, I'm just kidding. But I love this one. So anyway, so we got home and made our own Thanksgiving, and it actually turned out well, and we got to eat it all, and then we got to have leftovers. So looking back, I now see that it was not a terrible Thanksgiving. It was actually a really cute first Thanksgiving. So look at me trying to change my outlook on Thanksgiving. I'm growing as a person. Yay me. Last year, my husband, what do you call it? Spatchcocked a turkey. It's where you like cut it open and cook it flat, which makes it cook a lot faster. But if you're wanting that like beautiful like display of a turkey as a whole bird, then no. And then we were watching another YouTube show of like cooking and food because you know how my husband and I like to do that. So we were watching this one and he had just a big turkey breast that he seasoned up and stuff. And I was like, that might be better for us anyway because it's just, I mean, we're going to do Thanksgiving, I think, with my father-in-law, but I think he's ordering it. So if we were to do it, I would rather just do the turkey breast because we all like white meat anyway, and then it wouldn't be so much turkey. So we're going to look into seeing if we could order one from Walmart or our local grocery store and make that because we didn't get that idea until we saw that guy do it. So this one doesn't have very many leaves on it. What if I don't put this here? No, that's fine. No, it's not. Wait a minute. You guys are like, are you doing it or not? Well, I forgot about the weekend banner. So maybe I can grab this. I have it. It's very delicate. I don't want to tear it. And since I've had so much fun tearing washi today, right? So much fun. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting it. It's delicate, but we're getting it. Why do you hate me? There it goes. So anyway, I kind of want to try doing that. And then my husband was talking about fried turkey and how good that is. And I have never had a fried turkey. We also watched another cooking YouTube show that had that on there. Okay, I might give up. Yeah, I give up. It doesn't want to. Yeah, it doesn't want to. I'm sorry, you guys. It didn't want to come up. And I don't want to tear it. not feeling it. So I gave up. So sorry. Just gonna use those, and then I have this other sheet. That one doesn't have very many leaves on it. That particular part of the pattern. Okay. I was like, I'm not gonna tear it. That's not happening. All right, so I do need to grab a washi tape for the top part still, and then build up the rest of the sidebar, which isn't too big of a deal. But I think the top washi, really kind of like this floral, but I think I'm gonna lean to this one because I'd already pulled it up anyway. Yeah, this smells like pumpkin spice too. But yeah, I think it's okay. I think this one would be good. It's like, no, why am I such a struggle mess right now? Yes, I'm a struggle mess. I don't even know. I'm not dealing with that either. So we're gonna go with this one. And then maybe I'll add another row of another color. How fun will that be? And then we can just forget about what just happened. Because me and washi tape are not friends today. Not today. I don't know. Maybe we'll be friends again by the end of the week. I'm not sure. So anyway, so with working late tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going to get my teacher plan with me filmed and uploaded tomorrow night, because I'm going to want to go ahead and start working on your guys' orders. And so if I do that, then I might not be able to film. It kind of depends on how my back feels after working tomorrow. So we will see about that. I'm going to try to take it easy. I know that I have some tests to give in a couple of my classes. And obviously that's a day where I'm not really like standing up and walking around too much. Like I can monitor their computers from mine, so I don't have to. Okay, so I think I'm going to grab the nothing. No, I do need to grab something. The tan. No, that's too brown. The orange. Let's grab some orange. Or the yellow. Ooh, let's grab the yellow. But then I feel like the yellow's in there. Does that matter? Or should we grab the brown? Let's grab the brown. I just jumped around all colors, didn't I? I didn't talk about the green one, though. Oh, darn, I just did. Oh, well, I tried. This one's gold. This one's gold, which is fine. You guys said that you don't care if I mix up my foils. If I use both. You said that. I'm holding you to it. There. Bows everywhere. Bow washi tape for days. Gotta love it. So anyway, so looking back, maybe they were not as bad. And then there was the year that I was pregnant. And I couldn't stand, well, my body couldn't stand the smell of any Thanksgiving foods whatsoever. So Thanksgiving made me nauseous really bad. So I couldn't really eat Thanksgiving that year. So then I was like, then that means that year was bad. And I'm like, it wasn't that bad. It was just kind of like, looking back, I'm like, it was funny. It was funny that I couldn't eat it because I was pregnant and I had already decided I didn't like Thanksgiving anyway. So like I said, I'm trying to have a new outlook on it. We will see. Trying to be more positive about it instead of like, I hate it. It's dumb. So we'll see how long that lasts. We're a week away from Thanksgiving. So we will see. Okay. So I think I like how that turned out. I'm going to grab the pumpkin one, I guess. Do I even have a full box checklist? I don't think I do. So we're going to grab this one, and then I'll do the Monday through Friday one. Oh, I have, yeah, I will. I'll build my own full box checklist out of those 2 half box ones. Why am I grabbing this sheet again? Okay. Then we'll grab this one. Which one should we choose? You're right, I like this one better. They're not the same. This one has more burgundy leaves on it. And that's why I went with it. So I have a reason for my choices. Okay, so there's that. And then I want to grab, give me some of that. This one. If I can grab some of this and put it in there. Or do I even need it? I don't think I need it. Let's see. Let's wait and see. We're going to wait and see. All right, so I did the pumpkin one. Let's grab the glittery one. They're all glittery. The leaf one? No, the glitter one. Where's the glitter one? I meant the glitter one. I grabbed the leaf one. Who knows? Grab this one. Put that there. And then grab those half checklisty things as my grocery list for any things I have to get that I know I'm completely out of, or things I have to run out and get because they didn't get added to the grocery list in time or we forgot them. That's what this is for. So normally it's a full box checklist, and so I'm just building my own. It's the same. It's fine. They're not well connected right now. Hold on. There. That'll work. And then we have habit trackers. But yeah, I didn't need washi. I'm glad I didn't actually. I'm glad I didn't bother with it. So I'm just going to put 2 habit trackers down, I think, for this week. I mostly want to see that gorgeous washi tape down there. So gorgeous. Oh, give me that back. There we go. Got it. All right. So what we have left from this kit is Monday through Sunday, and I have a tracker. And then I didn't end up, I was like, well, if I need another one of these, I could put it in between here, but I didn't need that. And then I have the leftover headers here and there, a couple of quarter boxes and a half box, and then the extra date dots, the weekend banner I couldn't get up, and then 1 little full box. So those will go in my D-stash pile for sure. So this is how my week's going to look. I'm not going to, like I said, my back is already killing me. It's probably why my thoughts are kind of all over the place too. So apologies, but it's just the way it is. I feel like there was something I was going to tell you about something. I don't remember what it was now, but that's how it's going. All right, I definitely want this. I definitely want the burgundy flower rose. Same thing. No. Gotta have the acorn because he's on here too. Turkey is on Wednesday. That makes sense. Pie, we're going to put on Tuesday. Oh, I told you I was going to tell you about pie. So the fiasco of trying to order pie for my son's librarian. So we all signed up. All the PTA parents signed up to bring pie for a staff member. His teacher was already taken. So I took the new librarian. Well, the first pie that she requested, they don't offer anymore. I guess it's seasonal or something. I think I'm going to go with Bless there. Keep positivity going. And then I didn't have room. Oh, I need to put good gravy on there, though. Okay, good gravy can go in the other Thanksgiving spread. But these ones did not make it in, because I just started grabbing and putting them down. Do you think we could put it on November? I have realized that the mini clips are kind of nice because they don't hang down as far if you're worried about it covering up things that you want to see. So I will say mini clips are kind of a win in that point. And I'm super excited that my next planner for next year doesn't have these dots here, because I didn't find them so distracting until I filmed that other plan with me, or the unboxing of the other one, and I was like, oh man, it totally is. So there you go. So I did get her pie order, but it was kind of a fiasco, but I remembered. I almost forgot because my back and everything else we got going on. So there you go. If you order this week, your freebie will be a varied pattern of this. So make sure you check that out. You can use the link in the description box below. I still did a total of like 16 new releases this week. I know Black Friday's coming up, but I want to make sure I've got, a good amount of my Christmas clips done already. So make sure you guys check that out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching me plan in my happy planner. Bye, guys.